What's up, everyone? Gladiator here again, playing a game of chess this time. It's a little bit of a different game, and I realized I just showed the end screen of it, but here, gonna go back to the beginning of the game. Recently, I've seen some videos playing the Vienna game, or Vienna Gambit, and finally I got a game playing this. Just wanted to show everyone it. Started off just traditional Vienna, to where you have knight b to c3. And you to get the gambit variation, the opponent needs to play g8 to f6, and then I'd follow it by pushing my pawn to f4. And then starting here, we have the Vienna Gambit. And here, all I remembered was that you needed to push this pawn, which ended up being the best move. He moved back. That's the only move the knight has there. The knight can't move to either of these squares because the queen's guarding them. These two squares are guarded by the knight, and this square is blocked by the pawn. So the last square, the knight has a retreating move. I move out my knight. He moves out his bishop, which there's threats of him moving here. But apparently, me developing my bishop, ignoring the threat, was the best move. Because once he moved there, it was a mistake. And when this happened here, I noticed that I had this move. And I also had a move to take with the knight. This move freaked me out a bit because I thought that once we had takes and takes, that I would just be in a bad position here. Which it says that I'm slightly better here, but then it just didn't feel that nice having my king just open when I'm trying to be aggressive and attack his king. So I ended up just going for a king's shuffle right over there, and I let his bishop just stay there for a while. I kept pushing in the center. I have it defended twice. His bishop's only defended by his queen right now, and I'm just trying to get an attack on his king. His king is not very safe, and he plays this b4 move, which is very odd here, because now his queen's not defending his bishop, instead his pawn is. So if I were to take here, which is what I did, then this pawn becomes unguarded, and I win after that pawn afterwards. And then keep going on. He places his knight there, very passive move. It doesn't accomplish much. It really only has hopes of ever moving here or here, and it's just further blocking in his king. His king only has one square to move to, and castling here is not even very safe because it's met with my queen checking. So it's a very sketchy position for black. As you can see in the ratings here, it's showing that I'm way ahead. It's essentially a one game. Put my queen into an offensive position here. D to h5. He moves his knight over, gets a good block. I was threatening a checkmate here with the queen. So he blocks the checkmate. I'm moving my dark square bishop. Now his queen's being attacked. Luckily, his queen's not completely trapped. He could either move this knight or this knight to defend his queen. The consequences of him moving this knight goes into the same checkmate we had before with the bishop protecting. If you were to move this knight, then now his king is getting further trapped, and only leaving him one open square while my pieces are converging on him. So he does block this way. It's an inaccuracy apparently. He should have been moving this pawn forward. I'm sacrificing his queen, but either way it's lost. So now I move this knight forward. If he takes with the knight, I get to take his queen because it's pinned. So that was the tactic of getting to move my knight there without worrying about it being taken. Now he makes in this position, actually, before we go to that blunder of a rook move, my thought process was, if I take here with a knight, if he can't take back with this knight, because then I have mate. If I take with the knight and he takes with the queen, then I get a bishop for a queen, and he has to move his king forward to take. In which case, I'm just winning severely, more than I am so now. But unfortunately, with the move that he made here, is that the f6 square is unguarded, and his king, as you can see, is fully blocked in. So I was able to play the elegant knight f6 smothered mate to finish the Vienna Gambit off. And now I'm getting close to my 1500 rating that I've been going for. I hope you all enjoyed the video of this Vienna Gambit game. My opponent didn't play insanely accurately, but 7.6 is better than 0. So props to him, and best of luck to him in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good day.